Hello, everybody, and welcome. Today we're talking about multi-user virtual environments. For mine, I chose iCivics because I teach government, and so I thought this would be a good place for me to take a look at. So uh, when you go to the home page, you've got a couple icons you can click on here, but let's go ahead and log in because you'll need to create an account. Not that difficult. So we get logged in, and it takes us to our home screen here. A couple things here. This middle one here, the Teach Hub, is where you're probably going to want to spend most of your time. But there is a game here that you can play about literacy. This it's a good skill that your students, if they're government students or another kind of social studies, it could be just trying to teach them what's real, what's fake, and things like that. But it's a game they can play that you can go to. Okay, but once again, Teach Hub is where you're going to find most of your resources. So first up, if you look here, it says curriculum unit. Okay, and iCivics can be used for both teachers and students, and all levels of students. I would think there's stuff that you can find for young kids, fourth, fifth, sixth grade, all the way up to seniors in high school can use some of these lessons. But it's broken down breaks the government down into a couple of units, more than a couple of units. But if you click on one, gives you an explanation, and then you have middle school or high school. I think some of the younger kids that could do this. Anyways, let's click on high school because that's where I'm at, and we have resources for teachers, and it lets you save it. I'm not going to do that because, or we can take a look at it if we want to see if it's something we want to use first, and it'll take you through there, give you a brief explanation of what's going to happen, and then once again, if you want it, you download it, and it gives you the option of saving it to your computer for you to print out or use however you would like to. So, but you can see all the different units that are out there for government, and this could almost be your class here. The other thing, and this is where you bring your students into, would be some iCivic games. And here's the one we talked about on the home page, Newsfeed Defenders. This is the one that's going to help your students decide what's real and what's not real in the news. And you can see you have the option to assign it, or you can take a look at it. And there's other games down here, Immigration Nation, Do I Have a Right, Executive Command, Counties Work. Just a lot of different things for your students to come in and take a look at. Oops. There. Oh, there it goes. So you saw where I clicked. See, it's got 4 pages of these games, and a lot of these correlate to the curriculum units that you saw earlier. So a lot of good resources here for you as the teacher with your resource units, some things you could bring your students to do and interact with them and others. So there is iCivics. Thank y'all, and take care.